So you want to know how to build slot cars, right? I mean, I'm assuming you do, right? Because that's why you're watching this how to build a slot car video. So, if you're wanting to build some nice slot cars like one of these in front of you, well, I think you've clicked the right video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to build slot cars like this. Maybe even this. Or perhaps this. I'm just going to be showing you guys the basics on how to build a slot car. Now in this video, I'm going to take this bare bones, just a base 370Z Nismo, and I'm going to turn it into this. I'm going to be showing you guys step by step on how to do wheels, suspension, fitment, body kits, and a whole lot more. So, if you guys are ready, sit back, relax, get your notepad out, start taking your notes, dude. This is school, dude. How to do slot cars for dummies, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not calling you a dummy, but I mean, it's just, you know, a good way to explain. But anyways, hope you guys are easily able to follow this video. But before we get into this, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I know you see that little rainbow going around the subscribe button because you haven't hit it. Recommend you hit that right now. And you know what I also found out? The like button. Yeah, I know you see that too. All of you. I know you see that the little like button's got the little rainbow around it too. Hit the like button right now, please. Please, bro, just please, please. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, dude, please, please, please. Also, if you guys want a slot car starter pack video where I compile a bunch of cars and a bunch of parts together for you guys to build, let me know down below in the comments. But anyways, yeah, like I said, please subscribe and like the video. Please, please, bro, please, please, please. Cute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been asking me crazy to do a slot video. Not specifically make a slot video, but you guys have been asking me a lot of questions about how to make slot cars. Now, I do make lots of, I have made a bunch of slot car videos before. I guess I've never really made a full-blown tutorial. I mean, those videos are kind of tutorials, but you know what? I thought I'd make an easy to follow, like step-by-step freaking tutorial for everybody because I've been getting a lot of questions and I'm just going to answer them all in this video right now. So I guess coming here and today I will be showing you guys how to build a slot car step-by-step, starting out with just a base. If your car has no chassis, I'll be starting from there, building it all the way up to, you know, a good-looking V. Before I get into this, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys watch my streams, but when I hit 400,000 subscribers, I will be doing a 24-hour stream. Like, I'll be streaming for 24 hours straight. I'll be sleeping on stream, loud TTS when I sleep, all that good stuff. So, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, I know you see that subscribe button going a little crazy right now. Subscribe to the good old channel and like the video as well. Without further ado, let's get straight into this freaking video. So, right here in front of me, I have two 350Zs. The one on the right is one without a chassis. It's literally just a base with some body parts. And then this is Kato's car, actually, his personal car. I'm going to be taking the chassis off that. Shout out Kato, Kato for sending me both of these. If you guys need car bases, the only place that I have for you is my Discord, which the link is down below in the description. I need to find, if somebody knows a good Discord bot that'll delete everything but files, let me know, please, in the comments. I need that because a lot of you guys like to have conversations in here. Espomo! 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 Whoa, hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. We actually got some. Yeah, see, you get some good stuff in here. Yep, see, I like all these people. Shout out to you guys. If somebody's having a conversation in here, what the hell are you guys doing? Send them. If you want to request parts, go to Slot Talk. If you're like, hey, I need this, there's a lot of good bases and stuff in here that I've seen. So if you guys do need good car bases, come into my Discord server. Any other Discord servers? I couldn't tell you. I honestly have no idea. First things first on the list. I'm gonna make this easy for you guys to follow, okay? I'm not gonna yap. I'm not gonna sit here and say stupid stuff, all right? So first thing is putting a chassis on the car. So obviously, I get the car, the base, right? Got the base right here. And then I got the car with a chassis. Doesn't matter if it's just a straight chassis or a body, doesn't matter, whatever. Kato's car does have opening doors, which I'll be teaching you how. Wait a second, it's got windows too? Okay, I guess I'll be teaching you guys how to do windows and doors too as well. Anyways, well, first things very first, I'm going to put both of these in a folder so it's a lot more organized and I can actually follow stuff. What the heck is all this? I'm going to go to the one with the stuff in it, okay? I'm going to take all of this stuff, okay? Even the RCC Bay fart loader butt cheeks. You know, I'm going to take that. I'm going to copy all that stuff. I guess before you want to copy, you want to take these You want to group it, Control G, and then I'm going to name this body. I'm going to name this body right there. Naming that body, and then I'm going to Control Shift V. It's in here now, so we got that. Next, I'm going to take the wheels, going to paste them into, and then I'm also going to take the Misc, paste it into. We'll fix all of that in a second. Now, obviously, as you guys can see, we have some extras here. We don't need these, so I'm going to put these just into the folder here and take them out, and we can mess with these at another time. So, obviously, we got fender extra. I'm just going to stick it in the folder right here, just out willy-nilly in here. Just so it's not in the car, because if these are still in the car will come with us. The parts will go with you. So I'm going to take all these parts out of here. I will be showing you guys how to put body parts on a car too, but that is the most light work thing ever. So, all right, got all these separated, so now we're good to go. So let's see. Here's the 350Z. This is kind of all, there's a lot of extra crap in here. So we're done with this car right here. So I don't think we need that one. Goodbye. See, as you can see, the wheels and everything are up top, up all the way up there. So I'm going to take the wheels, and I'm going to take the body. I'm going to hit them up at the Align tool. I think X, Y, Z, I think. Oh, okay, yep, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. It kind of aligns it a weird way, but this is so it gets just center on the car. I'm using a 370Z chassis and putting it onto another 370Z, so the wheelbase length is already good. But if you're taking your car off like a freaking LS400 and putting it into like a 350Z, 370Z, then you're gonna need to adjust your wheels. But all you do is just hold these, and then you can move these up and down. Why is there a Misc in my wheels? Give me 1 second. Bro, never mind. Forget it, bro. I go berserk. Alright, so now the chassis is on the car. It should drive properly. We should be good. Now, hold on 1 second. So obviously the doors and stuff are not gonna open right now, because where even are the doors? I honestly don't even know where the doors went. But theoretically, the thing should drive. Okay, yep, it does drive. That's all I needed. Also, I did not move the drive seat. Clearly did not move the drive seat. So, let me fix that really quick. Okay, so the car drives. Now, if you're not doing opening doors and closing doors and all of that stuff, then all you guys need to do, if you copied something over that had opening doors, all you needed to do is basically, do you want to update? No, I'm not updating. You need to delete everything in the Misc, as well as going into chassis plugin, initialize, Misc weld, and okay, my headset's dying. If you do not have opening doors, you do not want that stuff, or moving steering wheel, all that stuff, delete everything in the Misc weld. As you can see, there's nothing in the Misc weld here, which explains why my doors were not working. Some cars, if you take a chassis off them, they have the stuff in the body. They have scripts in the body, which I actually need those in order for this thing to have opening and closing doors. So give me 1 second. So basically, we're on to the step now where I'm doing opening and closing doors. So let's go. Also, I forgot a couple of things. Oh, brother. I forgot a lot of things, matter of fact. So I want to take all the motors, and I'm going to take the TK. What the heck is MP? I don't even, but you really want to take all of this stuff, as well as the motor. Oh, you want to take the motors and all of this stuff, put it into your new body. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Off rip. This is already a crazy video. Off rip. I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, take all the downforce and all of the motors and everything like that. Now, the doors and the front left and the whatever, the doors, will align those in a second. I'm just going to kind of loosely put all the downforce and everything in here. I don't really care too much about that. I make stance cars. I just kind of put these all willy-nilly. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of slapping stuff in and calling it a day. Anyways, now for opening doors, you want to take a look at where these things are on the other car. I don't really think it matters. Like, for example, the front right, it is right between the hinge and the fender, so that's where you want to put it over here, and I'll do that in a second. But opening doors is actually pretty simple. I took the motors, which, as you can see, this is everything for the trunk and everything, and windows as well. Okay. All right, I'm also going to take this dude's lights, because I have a 350Z. Oh, I mean, since I have a 350Z putting stuff on a 370Z, since I have a 370Z, I'm putting lights onto another 370Z. I'm going to take these lights because everything should be aligned good. I mean, I think that's good enough, I think, right? Yeah, I got my headlights and everything lined up. Yeah, look at that. See, now, if you're taking a car from a chassis onto another chassis, it actually makes everything a lot easier. I think that's everything you need. I got all this for all the doors, the engine, exhaust, all the downforce stuff. This is all body parts, it seems. As you guys can see, I have the extra doors and windows and stuff. So I'm going to delete this and this. I do not need the actual model. Now, do not delete these. Don't delete these scripts or these little boxes right here. These are like the hinges. I'm also going to delete the window as well. I'm going to delete the glass. And then I'm just going to do the same thing all around. Just deleting the meshes, the models, not the scripts or the hinges. I'm going to be on the front left door, right? So obviously we got the SS right here for the hinge on the door. And they got window, But that one's in the passenger side? And then this is also in the passenger side, not the front left. This is on the front right. And then it's the opposite for this one. So obviously the SS on the front right door. And then the window over here, the window over here. I'm not too sure why that is. I'm just going to follow what Kato did because the car, it works perfectly fine like that. So I'm not going to ask questions. Kato did a good job of organizing everything in this car. But if your car is not that well organized and you have to piece together everything for the door, then you're going to have to go through here, hold Alt and just kind of select everything. Everything that would be on the door that moves. Because imagine this, you're opening the door and everything moves with it. If you don't select something, it doesn't move. So usually what I do is I'll change the studs up to like 5 and just hold Alt, whatever, and I'll just start moving stuff out. And see, obviously I forgot some stuff, so I got to reselect it. But I don't need to be doing that because Kato did the front right and the front left already together. So shout out Kato. Also, you're gonna want the other car handy if you deleted this. You're gonna want these door click detectors and the sounds and stuff like that. I completely forgot about. Wow, I'm an idiot. But where's the front right? So I'm gonna take the front right. I'm gonna rename this to door, and I'm just going to put it in door. Then I'm going to take out the door handle, which will be right here. I'm going to take out the door handle, and I'm just going to put it into door like this, how it was on the other one, and I'm going to yank the click detector and the warn and all of that good stuff and put that into the door handle on my car. Just like that. Now, next thing you want to do, after you get the door done, you want to get the SS. So I'm going to take the SS of this, and I'm going to bring it straight down. This is the hinge for the door. I'm going to bring it straight down. I'm going to also put my studs on 0.01. And I'm going to put it right in between the door, kind of sticking out like that. And that seems about reasonable to me. I think the door will open just fine. I'm going to take that. Next thing I'm going to do, take the C-frame position of that. Control C. Go up here to the one in the body. Control V. Paste it. Those got to be in the same spot in order for the door to open and close and stuff like that. So, next is I'm going to do the windows. Which then I need to take the glass, the gloss, and I'm going to put it in the window part. That's all you need. And then next, for some reason, I don't know, like I said, I don't know why this is on the, I don't know, I'm just going to bring this straight down. I'm just going to bring this straight down. I'm not going to think about it. If it doesn't work, I'll switch them. But I'm just going to put it in the center of the door, kind of like how it was on that side. These are both in the same position, so I'm going to take these, copy, paste, boom, there. So now, in theory, I should have a full functioning door. Unless I forgot something. Actually, let's test that. Matter of fact, let's test that right now. I'm trying to stay as organized as I possibly can, but sometimes I forget stuff, so I kind of go off everywhere, but hopefully you guys are following. I was going to try not to make this video too... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Hold on. I just did the driver door, and now both doors are shown up. Now, can they open those? The question. Please work perfectly fine. Give me a second. The game's loading. I think it opened. The game's loading. It kind of lags. Oh, that is absolutely marvelous. Look at that. So, I did do it right. I just had to do them both. I think I must have mixed some stuff up, but, yeah, that is how you do that. So, I'm going to work on the trunk now. I'm just going to kind of time-lapse it. Just watching. Well, here, actually, I'll just go through it with you guys. Some of you guys are probably confused. So, the trunk and the hood are the same as the door and the everything like that, okay? I'm going to take the tunk. I'm going to go drag it in here, and then I'm going to take the SS of that, and I want to say it's just going to go up in the center. I want to say I'm going to put it in the center here, kind of in the body, kind of halfway on the trunk, so that should be good. Take the C-frame of that, go to the TK of that, paste it. It's in the same spot. Now, boom, I should have a trunk. Now, I do need to take the click detector, John. So he took, well, okay, so he took all this. So trunk A. So you can really put this in anything. I'm just going to copy what he did just to keep it simple. For the handles, you want to take it out and then paste all your handle and stuff in there. So that should work now. That should be good. You can take any part. Like, you could put your own click detector here or make it a body part. I found that making body parts, click detectors to open the door is a lot easier. But now I'm going to do the hood. Same thing, guys. Same thing. Taking the hood. Gonna go in HK. I'm gonna keep it hood. I'm gonna drag hood A out for the door handle and stuff. And then now hoods usually want to have these in the corner. I think that is where it was on Kato's. And by the way, if you are doing these and you're putting these somewhere and you realize your car door opens the wrong way, or like opens upside down or something, it's because these are rotated wrong. So just do Control R and then open the door, test open the door, and it'll probably be another way. But just keep doing it until it's the correct way. I'm gonna take the C-frame of that. I'm gonna go to the HK, paste that, and boom. There we go. So now I should, in theory, I should have opening hood and trunk. All right, so like I said, in theory, all right, so we're off to a good start. I got my hood and I got my trunk. Oh, hood's not gonna open. I forgot to grab the touching stuff. Door opens. Other door opens. Can't open the trunk for some reason. I'm trying to touch it. It's not. Aha, got it. Okay, so I don't know what my deal was here. I changed it to the wing. Yo, I can't close it. Are we down? I don't know what the deal was. I changed it to the wing and now it's perfectly fine. So, just give it a second. The game's loading. It'll close. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. So sometimes if your stuff doesn't work, you just gotta move stuff around for the click detector. Yeah, you gonna close or not, buddy? There we go. So yeah, that's good. So that is how you... Wait a minute, do my windows work? Oh my god, windows work. Perfect. Look at that. And you don't see them clipping through the door either. That's why I position everything perfect. Nice! So that is it for doors and opening doors and windows. Super easy, super simple. Next, we are going to do wheels. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is my favorite part. I love putting wheels on a car. I love doing suspension stuff. I don't know what it is. Just seeing my vision with my fitment and the wheels come together is something great. So I'm gonna stop yapping and we're gonna find some wheels for this car. Now see, here's the issue though. This usually takes me a little bit, so just bear with me, guys.
3 days later.
All right, I don't know what wheels to use, but as you guys can see, none of these have tires on them. So I'm gonna show you guys how to put tires on real quick. So get your tire that you want. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one. This is a stretch tire. They already come pre-stretched because obviously I can't stretch a tire in the game. They already have. I'm really thinking these. So here's how you do this. So first things first, you want to make sure your pivot is reset. You can tell I clicked move, and obviously my move arrows are all the way over here for some reason when the wheel's right here. So obviously you just go reset. If it doesn't work, hit edit pivot and then reset, and then unclick that, and then you're good. Gotta make sure the pivot is good on both. So reset it on both. Now it's time to put the tire on the wheel. Take the origin position of the wheel, copy that. Go to the tire, paste it into the C-frame, and then look. As you guys can see, it is a little large. So I'm gonna take the scale, and I'm gonna scale it down from either the front or the back one to keep it center. So I'm gonna do that. And then now I can start. By the way, I held Alt and kept the ratio. By the way, I held Alt and it brought it down. Now I'm not holding Alt because I need to size the wheel up properly. So we could go down quite a bit here. But yeah, next is just kind of sizing it up, trying to get it to fit right and everything like that. So pretty easy. That looks pretty good to me, I think. So we're gonna do that. So the next you want to do is select all of it, like just drag it and then Control G, and then it groups it together. So then I have your wheel and your tire. Also, if you guys don't know how to put wheels on, click the box, click the C-frame position, copy that, take your wheel model, drag it into the rear left, put it in parts, and then delete the old, and then paste it. You want to make sure you take the C-frame from this, not the old wheel. Take it from the box. And obviously, the brake caliper and rotor are clipping through the wheel, so I'll fix that in a second. Also, another thing, if you want to resize the wheel, if it's already on the car, and if you're in this position where you don't have all 4 wheels on the car and you want to resize the wheel to make it better, drag it like this, select the actual wheel itself, drag it like this, and then make sure you got to keep pasting it so it's in the center. Keep pasting it. But if you have all 4 wheels on the car and you want to size it, I'll show you how to do that in a second. Got all 4 wheels on the car, and obviously the brake rotors and calipers are clipping. So I'm gonna set my studs to like 0.05, and I'm gonna move them out all evenly. Now sometimes they are separated. The disc obviously in wheel, the disc is in parts because it spins with the wheel, and then wheel fixed means it's fixed onto the wheel and it doesn't move, and it only when you turn the wheel. So I'm gonna go back like 1. Oh wow, I only need to go back 1. Oh no, 2. Okay, so I went back 2. So I'm just gonna go back 2. Which, by the way, if you do want to do brakes, and you have separate calipers and rotors go into parts because that's what spins with the wheel. Calipers go into wheel fixed because that moves. It's fixed on the wheel, but doesn't spin, and it moves when the wheel turns. Wheels are all on the car, but they're obviously way too big. I'm going to show you guys how to size them down properly. Probably the best working method that I've found. So I'm going to go 0.05 to size the wheel down. I'm going to hold Alt, drag from the outside one or the inside. Usually, I drag from the outside one if I'm poking too much. Like, obviously, I'm poking way too much. If I need to fix my fitment and bring it out more, then I would drag from the inside one, because obviously it brings the wheel out farther if I do like that, and it brings the wheel in more when I do like this, if that makes any sense. But I'm gonna go down 1, 2. I'm just gonna go down 2. Do that on both sides. Make sure you have this entire thing selected. Do not just do the wheel. Do not just do one thing. You have to do the entire thing. I'm gonna go mess with the camber now. Let's see, I want a lot of camber. I like me some stance car, so I'm gonna go -9 squared all the way around. 9 squared. 9.5 matter, not 9.5 matter of fact, 9.5 matter of fact squared all the way around. Now my car is also too low. You can do this other ways by raising it. You could do the sus length or the pre-comp. But since I did a chassis swap, I think I need to raise the actual car itself. I'm also going to reset the pivot on that. So I'm going to raise the actual car itself. So the Misc, drive seat, and... oh, Lord. Okay. I'll do the drive seat last. But Misc and body, I'm going to raise it up like 1, 2, 3. I guess that is one way to raise or lower a car, but I usually like doing the suspension and the chassis. But how are we looking now? Oh, man. Oh! Okay, so rear caster is off, and the wheels are
gigantic.
Now, we're looking pretty good, though. We're in good shape right now. Next thing, as you can see, the wheels are in the ground. We'll also fix that to get your wheels properly sized. So click one of these, doesn't matter, front, left, front, right, whatever. Change the transparency to 0. And obviously you can see the red part is what touches the ground. And that's obviously why the car's in the ground. So you want to go down here and just start messing with the sizes on this. Now 2.8 is obviously too big. I don't know why some of the sizes are messed up. 2.3, 2.7, 2.7. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it all. So 2.6, 2.55. I usually get to where it's just barely poking through. So 2.59. Then I'm going to select all these, hold shift, select the rest of these, and then do 2.59. And then I'm going to set the transparency back to 1, because obviously we don't want to see that. We should be good. Tires and wheels should be on the ground properly now. Yep, look at that. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. Now, I'm going to go fix the wheel resizing. So this is good. This is fine. Now my fitment is kind of buns, but I'm gonna lower the car first before we do that. So the way to do it with the suspension, I'm gonna mess with the pre-comp. I'm gonna take some of this out and see if the car goes lower. So from negative 0.35 to 0.3. Now I don't know if the car's gonna raise or lower. It might raise. It definitely just raised itself up. We need to go the opposite way. Now we're talking. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Oh my god, this thing is freaking dumped. Now our fitment's actually not bad. Fitment could come out a little bit more, but honestly, we're kind of playing with fire here. It's really close. Fitment looks even all the way around. We're almost clipping over here. We are clipping. I need to bring that in. I'm gonna bring the rear out another 0.03 on each side. So for fitment, doing offset, change the studs to however much you want. Move it out like that much. That much on each side, and we should be good. Now I'm gonna change this to 0.01. Move it in on the front side. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is wheels and suspension. Next, let's do some body kits, ladies and gentlemen. So, obviously, Kato provided us with lots of wings, lots of bumpers. V1 Nismo over V2 Nismo. All right, but doing bumpers is pretty self-explanatory. Thank goodness Kato did all this. Everything is all organized already. So, all I'm going to need to do here is take the origin position of the old front bumper. I'm going to delete it, because obviously we don't need it. Obviously, I don't need these lights either. I'm going to take this and put that up, and basically fits almost right up. Now, I do need to do a little bit more fiddling here. Okay, so I deleted the front bumper. Now I can't get it back. Good lord. Okay, so obviously reset your pivot before you do all this, guys, on both. Thankfully, this is a good model, so it lined up quite well. So then all you need to do is just put it in the body, and you're good to... Okay, good. Badge is good. Let's do the side skirts now. Let's see if I can actually do this properly. So... side skirts right here. I'm going to reset the pivot, then grab it, then delete it. I don't know why I couldn't control Z though. So I'm going to reset the pivot on this as well. And right there. And look at that. That lined up almost perfectly. I need to go back a little bit. Need to line it up like this. And there we go. That's perfect. So thankfully, like I said, Kato made these models specifically for this model car. So if you guys could get a body kit that is specifically made for the model that you're messing with, then it just makes it a million times easier. Because I don't know if you guys have watched my streams, but if I'm messing with a car that has a body... If I'm doing a car and I'm grabbing body parts that are made for another model, it does not fit right and is not fun. Rear bumper, reset, copy the pivot, delete, delete. Wait, hold on, no. Why does it do that? I do Control Z and I can't get it back. I want the badges. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know why it does that. Obviously, put the bumper on. Boom. A little bit. Let's bring it up a little bit. Now I'm going to drag it into the booty. Okay, everything is here. Everything is in the rear. So now we got that. Now I can delete this. But actually, this thing looks pretty good. Now the side skirts are... actually, the side skirts kind of match up really well. But obviously, nothing is painted. Now, I don't know if these are already cleared, if there's already 2 different ones. Doesn't look like it. I think there's just one version of this bumper. Yep, there is. And obviously, in this one, there's a paint and a clear coat. How to paint stuff, what you want to do is take the paint. Okay, so remember the color, too. Lily White, 237, 234, 234. I'm going to paste that in there. Oops. 237, 234, 234. Okay. That is the paint. This is the paint. Now, I'm going to dupe this. I'm going to call this one clear. Then, you want to take the clear 0.5, same color. 0.5, same color. I'm going to take the clear coat thing of that. Paste that in here, and then you delete the paint. And then this is 0.5. And there you go. Now it is paint matched. I think that's pretty... Yep, that's accurate. Look at that. Transparency on the clear coat. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I just put the freaking body kit on this car, and I gotta say, this thing's looking pretty good. Let's put it on the ground. Let's just really get a look at it. I might change the side skirts, honestly, now that I'm seeing it. I don't know if they really fit with how crazy the rest of the car is. I think this just flows a lot better, I think. That flows a lot better. Wow, dude, it looks like a big mouth, dude. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you put body kits. Next, we're gonna do some lights. Now, lights, as in I am going to make these clears, okay? Because I think clears on a white car with chrome wheels is... Like I said, I'm going to make these clears. So, by the way, how to do lights. If you guys want to watch lights, I'm going to link another video up in the iCard because I'm not going to go through lights in this video, okay? That's just going to be too crazy. I'm not trying to do all that. Doing lights is kind of crazy, but I did it in another video. But for lights on this car, all I'm doing is clearing them. So... Sometimes, oh, yep, these are going to be really easy to clear. Look at that. As you can see, they're all just colored in here. Now, sometimes stuff is not colored and it's actually, like, textured, which if I run into anything with textures, I will show you guys how to mess with it. But you got to have Photoshop or another form of, I think paint.net is free, and I think that would work. But yeah, you got to have some paint program, which other videos, if you guys want to see how I did that, I've made other videos showing you guys how to do clears. And, wow, this is actually doing really easy. Okay, hold on. And that's how you clear a taillight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. By the way, to do this, you gotta really zoom in, obviously, like I'm doing, and you gotta hold Alt. Okay, I don't know why there's texture ID on this. I'm just gonna take the texture ID out. Sometimes you can get away with just taking the texture ID out, and you're fine. Oh, but that's how you clear it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That's actually pretty simple. Oh, I just realized. Wow. Shout out Kato. I just realized he put everything all sorted in here. Yeah, if everything's sorted, you can literally select it all and change the color. But I guess for the sake of this video and the tutorial, it's probably good that I did this way. All right, look at that. We got full clears in the... Now, ladies and gentlemen, the rear is... Ladies and gentlemen, now the rear of the car is fully cleared. And that looks pretty good. The front, I'm going to leave, except these orange reflectors. That is an absolute eyesore, so same thing, just make them white, and oh my goodness. Oh, it's not linked, so individually on each side. And there we have it. Alright, my fault, I got a little distracted. The black mirrors were driving me absolutely insane. So I had to change them to white. Gotta paint match them. That looks a lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Holy stance car we got here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that right now. Now, obviously, I need to smack all the windows all around. Are we silly? Transparency, select the windows. Transparency, 0.01. I'm gonna go 0.05 on the shield, just a little bit brighter, you know what I'm saying? So this is 0.01 is like equivalent to like 555 or something, I think. I'm just making that up. I actually don't know. Yeah, now we can't see. All right, but that is how you do lights. Now we're gonna go to some interior texturing stuff. So obviously the interior textures on this car are actually pretty good. There are some missing textures though, and I gotta say, the stitching is a little bit of an eyesore. I'm sorry, Kato. I'm deleting that. Anyways, obviously the side is supposed to be Alcantara, but I do not have the same texture that he does, so I'm just gonna go find one of mine. Pulsar, okay. I guess an easier way to do this would be going into the material manager, popping that up, and then Alcantara. And I guess you can kind of preview it on here. I actually didn't know you could do that. What about like suede or something, which same thing. All right, I'm gonna do leather. I'm gonna do dotted leather. So I think dotted leather would be a little bit better looking here. That looks a lot better. Ooh, that's fire. There's no leather on this, but I'm gonna do leather butt bro. That's my favorite leather butt bro. Don't ask me where I got it because I have no idea. Okay, so that's basically how you retexture. If you don't have any textures, then I'm sure you can probably find a free model with all that stuff. But also main thing, you also want to have a material loader, which is what loads it into other games for you, so other people can see your materials and stuff like that. All right, so that's all I'm gonna do for the interior. Actually, I'm gonna paint these middle things black. I want all black. I think it looks better. Also, what the heck is this? All right, so that is it for the interior. I'm gonna put some floor mats in here. Hold on, we're gonna do some D-Max ones right here. Actually, I think these are D-Max, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, so I'm gonna put these D-Max floor mats in here. Floor mats are kind of weird sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is probably gonna be a little bit of a interesting lineup here. No, I'm not gonna do that. Floor mats are weird, but all you do is just put them in the body. Now seats, ladies and gentlemen, it's the same thing. You're gonna want to take all of the original seats. Now, I'm not gonna delete these. I'll tell you that much right now. These are good-looking seats. But you want to take the seats, copy the position, grab your new seats, put the position in, and just kind of position them how you want, and make sure you put it in the body. Anything that you add to the car, you put in the body. So, for example, what do we want in the interior here? All right, let's you know what? Let's put some magazines on the floor. Let's put some of these magazines on the floor. Super simple. All you do is kind of position it however you want. Just kind of like that. There's number 1. Rotate it a little bit to kind of look like it's just kind of on the floor here. And then grab number 2. We're going to take this one, you know, rotate it a little bit. Flip it around, actually, matter of fact. And then that's basically it. So drag both of these, put them in the body. Right about there, and you're good to go. Make sure it's anchored, too, as well. That's all you got to do right there. Also, I need an exhaust. Obviously, this is not going to cut it, okay? We cannot be having this two small fart things. So, I'm going to delete these. And then, obviously, I need a TOMEI. This is a VQ. One problem. I don't know if I have a TOMEI. Oh, here we go. See? I knew somebody sent me a freaking TOMEI. All right, I'm going to put that over here. I need this. This is a crucial part to all of my vehicles here. All right, anyways, literally the same thing. All you got to do, just put it in, position it how you want, and then put it in the body. That's literally it. So I'm gonna put this thing right. I gotta make sure people know I have a TOMEI. So I'm gonna make sure, you know, it's sticking out a little bit. And like I said, just put it in the body. All right, last but not least, I'm gonna put a license plate, which the license plate light is kind of bugging. There we go. That looks a lot better. I'm gonna put a license plate on this thing. I'm just gonna go grab this Indiana one because I don't know what other plate to put on this car. I'm just gonna grab this one, call it a day. Same thing. Like I said, anything that you add to the car, put on the body. Put it in the body. Put it in the body. Now, to do stickers, I would put stickers on this car, but stickers are kind of confusing, honestly. But what you do, you got to use Blender. You guys obviously know me and Blender are not friends. Use Blender, export the windows, put them into Blender, and then you want to like bake them. I'm gonna bake them and then do the bunch of, I kind of forgot, I'm gonna be honest, but bake them, do all this, do all that. I'm sure there's other videos out there, and I think I've done it in a video before, so you guys can just go through and find a video that I put stickers on a car. And
like a nigga chase.
all right, I got this thing into Jimmy's, and it looks kind of weird now. I feel like it went like 6 million inches lower when I put it in the game. I don't understand that. It's just telling me to get better cars, dude. This thing is fire. What do you mean? Well, let me fix my fitment. I don't think this dude agent status likes stance cars. Ladies and gentlemen, there is my 370Z slot build. And I hope this tutorial helped you guys. I hope this is a more easier tutorial to follow than any of the other ones I've put out. If you guys did enjoy this video, found this helpful, like the video and let me know down below in the comments. But I think I covered everything. I mean, we did chassis, we did body parts, we did suspension and wheels, we did some lights, we did some interior stuff, and other miscellaneous stuff. I think that's it. That is basically all you need to know to build a generic slot car. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed this slot tutorial. If you guys found this helpful, like the video. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the video off here. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!